This card trick is called the 2 goes from the top to the bottom and then back to the top again. What you do is you show them a 2, and you're going to say I have a 2. Watch me put the 2 on top of the deck. So I'll put it on top of the deck. Did you see it go on top? They'll all say yes. So I say watch me move the 2 to the bottom. Put everything back on top. Did you see the 2 go to the bottom? They'll say yep. Go tap tap and say nope. Came back to the top. And then you turn them all over and you say, and they're not all 2s, in case they think you have a whole pile of 2s. And then you say to the kids, you guys want to see the secret to this trick? They'll say yep. So here's what you do. You show them 2 cards. You say, how many cards am I holding? They'll say 2. Put them together. How many cards am I holding? They'll say 2. Push them together. Say, how many cards am I holding? They might say 2. Some of the younger ones might say 1. But you tell them it's not 1 card, it's really 2. And here's what you're doing. You have 2 cards. You show them and you say, I'm going to put the 2 on top of the deck. Is the 2 going to go on top? No, you show them it's the card behind it. So then it looks like the 2 went on top. You say, I'm going to take the 2 and move it to the bottom. So you take the top card. You explain, is that really the 2? No, it's a 3, but they don't know that. They think it's a 2. Put it underneath everything else, and then you just go tap tap and say, look, the 2 came back to the top. And then you can show them all different cards. So here's how you teach the kids to do this trick as a class. You give them all the cards. Before you do that, tell the kids that you don't want to hold the cards like that because they might come apart. You have to hold it like this. 2 fingers on the side. Thumb and the middle finger on the side, 1 finger on top. They won't come apart. Don't show them this side. They might see the split. So you hold it like that. Okay? We're going to work on that as a class. So the first thing you do is you give the kids a pile of cards. Give them just 1 suit of cards. Ace through king is fine. Tell them to take out the 2 and the 3. So they'll take out the 2 and the 3. Okay, tell them to put the rest of the cards down on the floor, face down, so you're not seeing them. Take the 2, put it in front of the 3, and then just push it together, and then put your fingers on. So put your thumb on the side, middle finger on the side, and then your index finger, 1 finger on top. Have the class hold it up so you see that. Make sure you see them holding it. Sometimes the kids have it reversed. If you see that happen, just help that child to get it in the right order. Okay, as a class you all do this. So say I have a 2. They'll all say that. Now make sure you're holding it tight enough so it's not falling apart. So I have a 2. They'll say I have a 2. Say watch me put the 2 on top of the deck. So as a class we all put it down. Then you say, did you see the 2 go to the top? So the class will say that. Your mom and dad will say, yes, I saw that. As a class, everyone say, watch me move the 2 to the bottom. So they'll say that. Pick up just 1 card. 1 card, that's not the 2, but they think it is. Say, watch me move the 2 to the bottom. Everyone says that. Put everything on top of it. Say, did you see the 2 go to the bottom? They'll say that, and go tap tap. And then just turn over the top card and say, nope, it came back to the top. And then turn them all over and say, and they're not all 2s, in case they think they're all 2s. And that's all you have to do with this trick. Sometimes the kids will ask you, can I use other cards? You can use whatever cards you want. It doesn't matter. The point, though, is that it's the one that's behind it that's actually being moved to the bottom. So any cards you want, but just in the class tonight, let's just use the 2 and the 3 just to be consistent with everyone else. And last thing, once again, just remind the kids how to hold it and carefully make sure that they don't show 2 cards as 1. Or I'm sorry, show that there's 2 cards there. Okay, you want to make it look like 1. And that's all you have to do for the trick.